What's up guys, Danny Killinger back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you the Los Angeles Toy Tour haul. Little Tokyo. Holy cow. Dude, I feel like I'm in Tokyo. Dude, look. It's a life-size SH figure arts cut out. That's so awesome. So awesome.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want.
Big pops. So cool. Funko Pop box.
That's fine.
Did you get a good picture? Alright, so guys, I'm going to take you one by one through everything we were able to pick up, starting with my Marvel Legends. It's been a while since I've picked up Marvel Legends, but I had to get these two. So first up is War Machine. War Machine looks really cool. I think it's going to be a couple years until we receive this in SHF form. So I went ahead and picked up the Marvel Legends. I think because it is a War Machine, he will scale well because he's expected to be a little bit bigger. And the SHF line is a little bit smaller than Marvel Legends. So I think this will go good in my collection. Happy to add him, and I'm glad I found him for a good price. So the second item that I was able to pick up in Los Angeles was the rescue suit. Again, this is a Marvel Legend. I went ahead and picked her up because, like I said, it's probably going to be a couple of years until we receive this in a SHF form. Being that it is Pepper Potts' suit, I think this one will be a little bit large for the SHF line, but I'm going to go ahead and have her as a stand-in until we receive an imported version. But here she is. Really happy to add her to the collection as well. She looks really awesome for a Marvel Legend. So So next, when I was shopping at Cape and Cow Collectibles, I was able to pick up some loose figures. These are some loose Dragon Ball Z Irwin toys, I believe. They're a little bit older. I want to say they came out around, the 90s, maybe early 2000s at the earliest. But this is the Energy Monster. I can't remember his actual name. This is when the Great Saiyaman, Majin Vegeta, and Goku, when they were traveling down into Babidi's lair, trying to stop Majin Buu from hatching, and they each had to face a monster. So this is one of them. I thought it'd be a great stand-in my SHF display, so I was able to pick him up. The other figure that I picked up from there was Deborah, and Deborah looks really cool. The paint app on this one, again, these are older toys, so they're not the greatest, but nevertheless, it's a good stand-in to be with my SHF. So these two figures, pretty cool pickups. I'm happy to add them to my collection. Plus, I got a really good deal on them. I think both of them were 15 bucks. This next one, keeping with that toy line. So here again, this is an older one. This is a Videl with the baby dino. If you guys remember the episode, Videl and then Gohan actually go and save this dinosaur from the mommy dinosaur because the baby was missing from, I think it was a circus that was in town that was having the dinosaur on display, and so Gohan and Videl actually had to save him. I think Videl will go great with Gohan, the Great Saiyaman SHF figure. So again, another awesome pickup. This one was on card, so I'm definitely going to pull her off the card. I got this one at Toyzilla, which if you guys watched that video, I think it's my second, the part 2 version, Toyzilla. It's Controlled Chaos in there, but it's awesome. They had a huge display of these Irwin carded figures, and probably the most I've ever seen in person. So pretty cool, and happy to add her as well. So keeping up with the Dragon Ball Z theme, I was able to pick up some effect pieces. These are made by Tamashii Nations, who produces the SH Figuarts, and these effects are really cool. When you add these to your figures, you can do all sorts of cool scenes and different action fighting poses. And so this is the blue flame effect, which I have the normal red flame effect, and I also have the orange flame effect. Each of these are made really well. This is a legit one also. I know these are knocked off all the time. This was cool. I found this at Toy Mandala, each one of these, and they had a great price. They were all underneath retail. I think $5 underneath retail each. So I had to pick them up. They were rather large, so I was a little worried about shipping them back. But at the end of the day, I was able to put everything into an additional suitcase, so there was no worries on keeping the box together. So this is the first one. The second one I was able to pick up was the purple wind effect. This one, I have some pretty awesome plans for a Goku Black figure. Some of my friends on Facebook, they've all posed theirs with the purple and the green wind effects, and I think the purple looks really cool, so I went ahead and picked that one up. And then lastly, I was able to pick up the lightning effect. Now this is the gold lightning effect. The blue is the highly sought after one. It did come with the Thor Ragnarok figure, SHF version, so I think I will pick up that figure, maybe sell the figure and keep the lightning effect. I'm really looking for that lightning effect to go with Super Saiyan 2, probably Gohan or some future release, but picking up the just the yellow lightning effect because it's really cool. And again, you can add these to your figures and pose them, and it just makes for a more animated pose, which is really cool. So grabbed all 3 of these from Toy Mandala. That store is awesome. Definitely go ahead and check it out if you're in the LA area. So while I was at Toyzilla, I was shopping around, and if you guys watched part 2 of my video, I showed that store off. Again, it was crazy in there. Everything was organized by what it was. So if it was like G.I. Joe or He-Man or whatever it was, it had its own little section. However, while I was shopping some of the pops, there was an office, and the office was very cluttered. The office looked like it was part of the store. So if you remember that video, everything was kind of crazy in there. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a couple of D-tops tucked away in the office, and poking out was a Mexican exclusive Goku, which is the same Goku SHF as the 2015 SDCC figure, which is the Goku and the Frieza gi, if you guys know which one I'm talking about. If not, I'll go ahead and put a picture up on the screen. But anyway, I caught that, just a glimpse out of my eye, and I happened to reach out to the manager or the owner of the store, and he said, absolutely, it's for sale. And as he was pulling it out, he goes, hey, by the way, I have some other figures in this DTOF. Would you be interested in those? And I said, absolutely. I actually already have all the SDCC figures, so it was just the Mexican Goku that I was looking at. However, he put an insane price on all of these. And then he also gave me 10% off my first purchase, or 15% off my first purchase. So that being said, I couldn't leave California without picking up a second of each of these, and they're just amazing. If you guys have never checked them out, you have Piccolo, you have the Arlia Vegeta, one of the freaking coolest SDCC color schemes ever, and then you have, lastly, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which is really awesome. So that's anime accurate, which is really cool. And I miss those days. Originally, when the SH Figuarts came out, this is kind of a history lesson, they were doing the manga colors, so the colors were a little bit off. If you look at the original Super Saiyan Goku, the original Piccolo, and the original Gohan, all of those were in manga colors, and they had like manga animation and sculpting done to them. These, however, are straight in line with the anime, so the ones that we watch on TV. And then this variant, if you guys are not familiar with the Arlia Vegeta, it was in one episode, and it was just a special one-off that they did with this color scheme. They also did a different color scheme for Nappa in that episode, so each of those are really, really cool. I hope in the future we get a anime accurate Nappa, which would be the blue armor with the yellow padding on the sides. And so I hope to have that, so I'm holding off on anybody doing a custom for me, because I think they will for a future release in the future. So this year we have 4 exclusive figures coming out, and they're all different variants again, and each one of them are unique and really cool. I am definitely looking to get the Goku Black and the Kid Goku. Those are on my top want list. Gohan's really cool, so I'll probably end up picking them up. I'll probably get them all because I'm a completionist, but those 2 first ones are definitely on the top of my list. So I was able to pick up each of these because of the great deal, and I'm happy to add these also to the collection. Also, while I was at Alex's booth, Ageless Geeks, I was able to pick up some Demonical Fit, and this is just very cool. I love that they're doing the entire Ginyu Force. It makes a whole lot of sense for them to actually start out with these figures. I haven't heard the best reviews on Ginyu. I heard his legs are a little wonky. Jace, or the Vice Captain, I've heard the exact same thing on him. So just cool. They're definitely going to be posed in with my Frieza Saga and my SH Figuarts, but I had to get these because now they have, I believe it's, oh, I just forgot his name, but they have more of these coming on the way, so it looks like they're going to complete the entire team. Hopefully they do so before we see a cease and desist to that company. So cool to add, and they look just like Figuarts, which is pretty neat. So here's the only Marvel piece that I picked up in the SH Figuart line. This is the Nano suit. It is the Iron Man Mark 85. This is the one where, if you haven't seen Endgame by now, spoilers ahead, this is the one where Tony Stark does the snap. It's a really sad scene, but yeah, if you haven't seen it by now, sorry. That being said, this is a really cool armor. I have probably about 10 to 15 of the Iron Man SHF armors. However, I have also been reevaluating my Marvel SHF figures. Because I have a lot of them duplicated in Hot Toys, I almost prefer the Hot Toys over the SHF. So if that's the case, I may be letting some of these go. If you're in any of the groups like Ageless Geeks or the Pins Pack, or even the Syndicate family, the Buy Sell Trade Club, you might see one of my sell posts come up, because I am trading out SHFs and putting them towards Marvel Hot Toys right now. That's kind of what I want to collect, and as we kind of progress in my collection and my collection continues to grow, Hot Toys, although they are big, when you consider 5 SHFs take up quite a bit of space compared to 1 Hot Toy. So that being said, this is a cool armor. I haven't opened it yet. I probably will in the future, just like I have all of the in-game figures right now. So I haven't decided if I'm going to let any of those go. I probably won't. I'll probably let go of some of the older armors because that's what I've been collecting in Hot Toys. Older armors. I've now got 1 through 6 on the Hot Toys and Iron Man, which is really cool. And I've got 7 on the way, so I can't wait to complete that set. However, there are a couple other armors that I would definitely be interested. Mark 47, Mark 46. Those are 2 of my must-haves, and possibly the Mark 43 if I ever get a Hulkbuster. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on that, but really cool to add this also. Real quick, I'm just gonna show off this statue. Super freaking cool. You've got Android 17. He's in kind of a running wind pose. I was able to pick this up at Toys in the Box. They by far have the best prices on Ben Presto statues. Most of the time these retail for $24.99. They had it for 16 bucks. And they had all the other ones that I've collected also, like the My Hero Academias. So if you guys are into Ben Presto statues, the normal $25 ones, definitely check out Toys in the Box because they had such a good price on it. I love this statue. I think he's really cool. I like the pose. The detail is amazing, especially for $16. You literally cannot beat this. So really cool to add this to the shelf as just kind of a shelf piece. So another big thing that I was hunting while I was in Los Angeles was Funko Pops. It started when I found the AAA exclusive Gotenks. This is the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I found this at Frankensons. The guy wanted $15 for it, retail. Absolutely awesome. Came with the hard stack, so even better because, you know, I had to ship it back. Then I was able to pick up Metallic Whis. This is an SDCC exclusive. I've been hunting all of the top Dragon Ball Z Funko Pops because I am trying to complete my entire Dragon Ball Z collection, and Whis, Metallic Whis, was one of them that I was absolutely missing. And so I was able to find him at Frankensons, and the guy gave me a steal of a deal. I got it for $110, which I think is about $40 under the trending value as of right now. So really cool pickup. Happy to add it to the collection. Super big score for me. Now, the biggest Funko Pop that I picked up was this one. While I was visiting My D Pins, and it's My D Pins, they have a large assortment of Funko Pops, and they are always getting in new Funko Pops, and along with commons, but mostly exclusives and or grails. They carry a lot of different Funko Pops. I think they're always up to date with the pricing, whether it's on the Funko Price Guide or the Pop Price Guide app. But this is a Funko Pop that I never thought I would actually have, and it is the Metallic Beerus SDCC exclusive, and it is awesome. Originally he wanted $200 for it, which was the trending value. I asked him if he would take $150 cash. We settled on $175 cash, and we got them for $175. So really good pickup, definitely under its current value. And so I think this one, again, Dragon Ball Z, with the next, you know, Super coming out, the next series, Dragon Ball Z is one of those things that these things are not going to come back out. They're not going to be remade. Metallic is the best thing to pick up in Funko collecting. When it's a Metallic Pop, it definitely holds its value a lot more. And when it's an SDCC non-shared exclusive, they are the hardest ones to get. So this pop, I could see it climbing up to $300 easily here in the next year or so. So really cool to add this. Never thought I would, but I went ahead and picked it up because it's such a good price. Now these next two, I was also able to pick up. They have allowed me to complete the My Hero Academia full collection. I have every single My Hero Academia collection Funko piece that they make as of right now to date, so I can't wait. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to show you each one of these, but we picked up the hall monitor, the boss himself, Tenya. I freaking hate Tenya, hate this pop, but I got it for less than $100, which is insane. I think this pop goes for $150, $155 right now. So to pick him up for a score of a deal, couldn't pass it up. And you know, it frustrates me because I've talked to so many people, and so many people have picked this pop up on clearance. They picked it up for $5, they picked it up for $8. I'm just glad I didn't pay $150. But yeah, Tenya, you gotta have him in your collection. He's kind of a necessary evil. I know that's probably gonna offend some of you guys, but Tenya is Tenya. So we were able to pick him up. And then this is probably one of the coolest pieces I've ever gotten. This is from an Etsy creator, and this is something I did not get technically in LA, but I did order it while I was in LA. This came from Etsy. Their shop is called Magnetic Nero Creations. They have their little logo sticker on there, but it is a custom weakened, bloodied, battle damaged All Might. And this is from when he faced One for All and he shifted his power over to one side. The detail of this is amazing. She or he, I'm not sure, sculpted one side of it to be the skinnier side and then the other side to hold back the muscle. But the detail, the paint job, everything on this is amazing. I will definitely be recommending this to anybody who's interested in custom Funko Pops. This is my first custom that I've ever gotten, and I am so happy with it. If you guys are interested, definitely check them out on Etsy. Like I said, I did pay $70 or $80 for it, so it wasn't cheap by any means, but the detail is there. It is absolutely an amazing figure, and it is so cool. So excited to add that to the collection. Holy crap. Last Funko Pop that I added to the collection, I was waiting for my girlfriend Joanna to finish up with I think her appointment somewhere in Los Angeles, and across the street there was a Baskin Robbins, and of course in Arkansas we don't have Baskin Robbins. And with now I've already watched season 3 of Stranger Things, this makes me appreciate this pop that much more, and it is the exclusive to Baskin Robbins. This is the Steve holding the sundae, and it is just really cool. I did not pay crazy prices for this. They wanted $15 surprisingly, and I found one that was a pretty perfect box. So, excuse me. So yeah, definitely cool. I'm excited to add this one to my collection. I'm glad I didn't have to pay a whole bunch for it, and now that I've watched season 3, which if you guys haven't, I highly recommend. Really cool. I'm keeping him in the bag because, you know, it's Baskin Robbins and it's just really cool. So that is the Funko Pops that I was able to pick up in LA. Let me go ahead and show you guys the last figure that I was able to pick up in LA, and then we will finish up the LA Toy Tour haul video. Holy crap. Guys, I got a DX12 Batman. I have been searching for this hot toy for probably 4 or 5 months. I've been very heavy in collecting hot toys, and every time I see one of these come up, I see it for 300, 400, 500. Too much. It's too expensive. I think retail on it was like 200 bucks. So to see those prices and to see how old of a hot toy this was, it's hard to pull the trigger on. While I was at Frank & Sons, I checked out a Hot Toys booth, and the guy hooked it up. Now, this box clearly has some shelfware. It has shown its age. It didn't have a shipper. Everything in the box was mint. It's 100% complete. It looks absolutely amazing. No batteries were ever added to the base. The purrs, which are the eyes that move any direction that you want, they're perfect. Everything was perfect inside this box. And I got it for a hell of a deal. I paid $225, which might as well be retail for a lower end hot toy right now. That was such a good deal. I was able to pick this up. My next mission is the DX11, which if you guys are not familiar, that is the Joker from The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger Joker, and it's definitely a grail piece to most, and so I hope to find that one day for a decent deal. I don't think I'll ever get as good of a deal as I did on this one, but let me go ahead and show you this Batman because I did already unbox him and I did already pose him. So let's pull him out right now and I'll show you guys that. All right, here he is. This is the Christian Bale, the DX12. It's such an awesome piece. Looks amazing. The sculpt on it. I know this is a old hot toy, and so I'm sure most of you guys have probably already seen this, but he's definitely probably one to have. It was between this one and the Armory I'm still interested in picking up the Armory just because it comes with the Christian Bale and the suit if you want to keep one posed like that. But everything about this is really cool. I know a lot of people do a ton of mods and custom cape work to it, but to be honest with you guys, I think he looks pretty perfect the way he is right now. Let me go ahead and show you guys just a couple close-ups on him, and then we will wrap up everything and we will conclude the LA Toy Tour hunt video, the haul portion. I hope you guys have enjoyed these videos because I definitely enjoyed making them, and I'm very blessed to be able to pick up such amazing collectibles while I was in California, visiting my girlfriend's family, having a blast on vacation. It's been phenomenal. So, that being said, let's go ahead and look at Batman a little bit closer, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up everything. So that's gonna do it for this video, this series. It was a 3-part episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed everything that you've been able to check out. I promise to give you guys an update. I will be heading back to Los Angeles in August, so it's a quick turnaround. I hope my wallet is prepared for that, but any suggestions of stores or locations that maybe I didn't mention in this video, I will definitely drop into the comment section. And if you guys want to comment on there, I would greatly appreciate that as well. There are amazing stores in Los Angeles, and for collectors, I think it stands to reason we need to know where the good stuff is, and sometimes that can be frustrating. So to finish everything off, let me go ahead and do a little bit of a montage of all the places that I visited, and then I will list everything in detail of what stores that I went to. Also, that will be dropped into the info section, so you guys can check out all the stores that I visited. And if you are planning to go to Los Angeles, or you are already living in Los Angeles, maybe you can check out one of these stores and you didn't even know it was there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next video, everyone have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.